Rot. Slow. Good boy. As you can see, hopefully, it's a lovely, lovely day today. No wind, bright, no rain. So we've rushed out in case it changes its mind. Sunday, it's Friday today. Sunday we are going on a hunt ride, not the one that was abandoned, because that's not coming on until the 27th of March, and we won't be going to that because we've already got another event booked. So Sunday we're going on a different one, and hopefully the weather's going to be a lot better. And Rot. Snowdrops are out. It's bird song. So it does feel like spring. We're a bit early for spring yet, but it does feel like spring. Rot. Good boy. Nicely through the cones. We're going out today just for a pipe opener, so it's just short and sharp, and depending on how that goes today will determine what I'm going to do with him tomorrow. So we want him on his best behaviour, of course, for the hunt. Oh, good boy. Over. Stand. For those of you who might be new to my channel today, when I say we're going hunting, that doesn't mean we're going after any furry little animals. We're going after a nice furry human. And that will walk. So what happens is that a nice fit chap or lady runs along an area that's has been allowed by the farmers, and the bloodhounds then chase after his or her scent, and then we all chase after the bloodhounds. So it should be all very exciting, and no animal will be hurt in the making of the video. And canter, up. Turn. And that was all on the voice, just maybe a slight pressure with the knee into the saddle, but there was no rein used at all there. Good boy. Good boy. Slow. Slow. He knows he's going to canter along here, so he's just very strong in the hand now, and I'm making him walk because I want to just go around the corner before we have a canter. Because if he goes on the road, then he could slip, and we don't want to be slipping over and me ending up on a mole heap. Not a good look. Okay, and canter. Turn. Good boy. And walk. I like to be stopped before we get to these stones. I don't want him to be running over stones because he's got no shoes on. And shoes do give you the hoof some protection, obviously, being metal. And we don't have any of those, do we? No. So I've been very lucky with Farouk, really, because we do a lot of work. He covers a lot of ground at a very fast pace, and he'll be 8 in May, and he's never ever needed shoes. Even when we do in the summer, not last year because of course we had COVID, but the summer before, we had a lot of endurance rides and long pleasure rides, and his feet were fine. And canter, up. Slow. And Turrot, good boy. What a good listening boy. I hope he's going to be like this on Sunday, because that's very nice just to do it on the voice. As people know who's been with me for many years, I do prefer to use my voice rather than the reins to slow down. I do feel some of these trees are planted a little bit near this path. So when they grow up, they might be too thick to get past. I think that was a little bit silly of whoever planted them. I don't think they've thought ahead. Or maybe they have thought ahead and is trying to stop us coming down here, even though it's a public bridleway. Good boy. Because these trees are quite near. You see how the roots have come up onto the top of the ground, which makes it very difficult when it's wet or if it's been snowing or icy. You can't come down here then because it's just too slippy for the horse to walk over those roots. Okay. And trot, good boy. Don't want him cantering on here because there's roots and we might need to just stop like here because there's just too many roots to trot over. Ren's went for a lesson with Anne in the indoor school this morning. I have taken a video of it, and also after Ren's had enough really, because it's quite tiring for Ren's because he hasn't quite got the rhythm yet. And if you've got the rhythm, it makes life a lot easier, whether you're skiing or horse riding or whatever. If you've got into a good rhythm, it's much easier on the body. So anyway, Ren's did, I think, about half an hour this morning, and then I had the other half an hour just giving Apollo a little bit of extra schooling because he's now coming back into work. So I want him to be well behaved for Ren's to ride. So I'm just taking on that extra job myself, as I'm now riding 2 horses and training Bella. It's a little bit like a military operation. I have to think about the events that Farouk and I are going on. I've got to think about when Ren's is going to ride Apollo, and then I have to fit in Bella as well, because she'll be coming up to 3. Well, she's coming up to 3. She's 3 in May, so her schooling has increased now to do different things, long reining, etc. So I've got to think about what days I'm doing what, and I've made a little spreadsheet, which I'm trying to stick to, depending on the weather. So I'll say, all right, go and get Farouk, or I'll go get Bella, or I'll get Farouk and Bella, or I'll get Apollo, whatever, and we're going to do this and this over the next, well, during the day, or maybe take that into the next day, or even 3 days, depending on what I've got on, so they all get a good share of my time. Good boy, good boy, good boy. And walk. Good boy, straight through that bit of mud there without any problem. Let's just go that bit of mud. Oh, that was a bit stiff there. I didn't want to go through that one. Good boy. Go steady now, because we've got low-lying branches. Don't want to be getting my head taken off, thank you. Slower. And trot. You may have heard him slow up on the word slower, which I think was very good.
If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. We love reading the comments, we love emojis, and we'd love a thumbs up. If you would like to catch up on some of our earlier videos, just click on the Apollo icon, which will take you to our home page. We have over 1,000 videos to choose from. You can also sort by the most popular, the oldest or the newest. Thanks for watching. TTFN.